The news is back! But when is MLS coming back? We'll find out next. I'm Peter Brown, and you're watching Football Miami TV's Local News. Many MLS teams are back to their facilities with outdoor individual training. Inter Miami began this last week using all recommended precautions for solo training. And now, thanks to the Washington Post and The Athletic, we're hearing that teams could be headed to the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex in Orlando by June 1st. Other cities are in consideration as well: Dallas, Kansas City, and of course, Orlando. But let's say, they're going to Disney, folks! Well, maybe. Orlando makes sense with Florida trying to get the state back up and running rather quickly, and Disney is leading the way. Disney Springs is opening in a very limited capacity May 20th, with more to come soon after. With Disney starting to open and ESPN being a longtime partner with MLS in all the unused Disney hotels, well, it just makes sense. MLS is looking to create a 4 to 5 week tournament in Orlando that's closed to the public. Games would begin June 22nd with multiple closed-door matches per day, hosted at the 220-acre sports complex. That means each team would only have a 3-week limited preseason. The first week, players and staff would be quarantined, meaning players would continue individual training sessions like they're doing now. The second week would open up to small group training, and the third and final week would be full team training. This training format has some concern about player fitness levels if they're, rushing back into real game activity with such a limited preseason. Another issue to consider is that players and staff will be away from their families starting June 1st, which will add an extra burden on those family members at home and maybe some stress to the players. Another potential issue is whether or not there will be enough COVID-19 tests to go around. The Washington Post reported as many as 1,000 people from MLS will need to be tested, with the expectation that each person will be tested at least twice a week. Are there enough tests for that? They've been a little hard to find, right? If all these details can be worked out, MLS could be the first professional sports league in the US to resume play. Disney provides a great venue with awesome hotels for the players and the staff. It only makes sense. Details on the tournament format are still being discussed, but think about a format where each team plays each other once and then they move into a knockout playoff format, with the winner of the tournament getting a CONCACAF Champions League berth, plus some prize money. That'll help. There is another small but big detail that needs to be worked out, and that's MLS's desire to cut the player's salary this season. MLS previously floated the idea of a 50% pay cut for any player making over $100,000. Now they're proposing to the MLS Players Association a 20% pay cut for all, regardless of how much or how little the player makes. The pay cut and the tournament format are topics the Players Union will have to agree on before we see the season resume in any form or fashion. What are your thoughts on a mini closed-door season being held in Disney? Or how about this? How about an East Coast teams playing in Orlando and maybe the West Coast teams playing in, say, Dallas or Kansas City, with the championship being East versus West? That could be a fun option as well. To me, all 26 teams in one location like Disney makes total sense. Keep the players and staff safe, away from outsiders like you and me, and the world-class facilities that they have there, and great hotels, and maybe they can even open the parks up for some of the players. That could be fun. We would have to watch the games on TV, but that's better than nothing. Another question is, who gets to broadcast the games? The broadcast partners will need to work something out. So, what do you think? Let us know in the comments below. In other news, Inter Miami continues giving back to the community. This Wednesday, Inter Miami once again used their stadium for a food distribution location. Our very own Uncle Ed chipped in to help serve families in need. Inter Miami has partnered with Deliver Lean and Urban League of Broward County to support families during the pandemic. This is a hard thing to read. Hours are 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Inter Miami CF Stadium or Lockhart every Wednesday. Players, front office, and fans are joining forces to serve the community. This is the type of thing that makes me proud of our local team and its supporters. Good job, everybody. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you Sunday evening at 7 p.m. for FMTV Weekly. Stay safe, everybody.